Where are you from?
California.
Yeah, California, United States.
Do you think, given how much the USA is paying to host the World Cup, over 100 million, and that FIFA gets most of the money, do you think it's worth the time and money?
I still think it's worth it because it's done so much for the development of soccer in America. When it was here in the 90s, it definitely made things a whole lot better. And I think it's a great world game, right? Like, I love how the world comes together for the World Cup. So I do think it's worth it.
Yeah, soccer is growing in the U.S. at a rate that is amazing right now. We've been fans for a long time, but a lot of people are finally starting to get into it. And I think we've had a good generation coming up for a little bit now. And ever since they announced the World Cup was coming here, that's created some excitement, some buzz among Americans. So it's really awesome to see other Americans finally starting to embrace it. And I also think it's really cool to see, I've seen online people on Twitter, other places, documenting their experiences in the US, like stuff outside of soccer, like trying our fast food and stuff like that, coming over. And so I think that's really cool. Like I said before, we're going to be there in a few days' time once we return from Europe.
What are you seeing? Which matches are you watching?
Austria versus Jordan in San Francisco, Bay Area, California.
One of the more affordable matches.
Yes. So that was the next question. How much were the tickets?
160 a piece.
Oh, that's not bad, yeah?
Bad, really.
And where are the seats?
Actually, lower bowl, but like the kind of midway up in the lower section.
Okay.
So not bad at all.
Yeah. I'm excited. And as soon as we heard it, we're like, we have to go to a game no matter what happens. We'd like to get to a USA game, but those are really expensive.
About $1,000 a piece. About $1,000, yeah.
So you think that the World Cup, especially the lead up to it, has really developed, before I say soccer, football in the USA? What do you think will be the lasting legacy of it? Given that, again, FIFA gets most of the money.
Yeah, I mean, I do think the game is growing, both for the women's sport. USA has been great in a while. And I do think now we have men at the higher levels of leagues and doing very well. So we're excited and think it will have a legacy of making football better in the United States.
Yeah, I completely agree. It partly depends on how the United States does, but if the first game was any indicator, things are looking good. So I think lasting impact is the sport is going to grow. People are going to become interested in how our players are doing in international leagues. They're going to start to follow Pulisic and Serie A, some of the other players in England here. So I think getting our players more interested in our players will also create more interest in just like club football and stuff. And so they'll launch that year round, and I think the excitement will just grow. And so I think it's great. I'm super glad to have the World Cup in the United States.
What's the most you'd have paid for a World Cup ticket?
I kind of have my bar set at like if we could get US tickets for under 500, I would do it. Just for once in a lifetime. But yeah. I'm not going to spend $1,000.
Depends on the game, but if it's the highest game, obviously would be United States in a final, which is probably a pipe dream. But if it ever happened, I would be willing to pay a lot of what I had to watch the United States in a final, potentially.
$1,000?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably only happen once.
So if they get to the final, you're going to be scouting for tickets?
That'd be hard, but because the final here is expensive, but watching for sure, enjoying it.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Where are you from?
America.
Nice. Oh, cool. From the States?
Yeah.
All right. Do you think the World Cup, given how much it's costing your host country over $100 million and the fact that FIFA gets most of the money in terms of ticket sales, do you think it's worth the time and money?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
As an American hosting it, you think it is? Why is that?
I think it's important because like it brings all the countries together, like Mexico's hosting as well, Canada's hosting. So yeah, I think it's like a good inclusion of like all countries in North America. So I think it's worth the money.
Where are you from in the States?
Michigan.
Yeah. Any matches taking place in Michigan, do you know?
I think so. I think, yeah, in the UMich, University of Michigan Stadium, I don't know.
So how come you've chosen to be here in London instead of being in the US where the World Cup's taking place?
Because my girl lives in London, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how long are you here? You missing the whole World Cup to be with your girl?
Yeah, basically.
Wow.
And also, I'm not affording the tickets. That's just crazy expensive, so.
Okay. So yeah, that's interesting. So you say it's worth it, but you say the tickets are too much. What's the most you'd pay for a ticket?
I'm a student, so like maybe like $1,000.
You pay up to $1,000 for a ticket?
Yeah.
Where'd you get $1,000 from as a student?
Internships, jobs, yeah.
What do you think about the people who don't think the World Cup is worth the money or time?
Yeah, it's totally fair. Like, it is super expensive. It's like the most expensive World Cup ever, right? So if it's not worth their money, like you shouldn't. I mean, like you can always watch it at home, at a pub, at a bar. So I think it's not the end of the world that you can't watch the World Cup games. So.
Where you from?
Florida, U.S.
Cool. Why are you in the UK? How come you're here not for the World Cup?
I'm here on vacation. I'm going around Europe. This is just one of the stops we're staying at.
Okay.
So,
Will you be in the US for any of the World Cup?
No, I'm in Europe the whole time actually.
All right.
And we got the 250th anniversary of the U.S. I'm not there for that either, but whatever.
Wow. Okay. So you just don't love America?
No, I love America, but I love Europe too.
I'm just joking with you. So, do you think the World Cup is worth it, given how much it costs, like over 100 million for countries to host it, and that FIFA gets most of the revenue? Do you think it's worth it? Do you think it's a waste of money or not?
No, I would say that it's totally worth it. I think it drives the economy wherever it's being hosted. I don't know. It's good for tourism. It's good for everything, I think.
What do you hope the long-term legacy of the World Cup in the US will be?
Hopefully better. I don't think we celebrate football enough. American football, you got, but I think we need more soccer, football, right?
Have you been keeping up with it at all?
I came from Paris, so I just watched them play a friendly against Northern Ireland, so a little bit, but not as much as I probably should be.
How do you think the US will do?
Well, they just beat Paraguay, didn't they?
Yeah. 4-1, the highest score you've ever had in a World Cup match. Yeah.
Probably terrible though, to be completely honest with you.
You think that was the peak and it goes downhill from here?
100%. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So, do you think the football culture in America compares to the football culture in the UK? Like, if you were in the US for the World Cup, do you think it'd be as good as being here?
No, not a chance. I think you'd be better off being in a pub here in England than even at the game, to be honest. Yeah.
So you're looking forward to that, like your pub experience here for the World Cup as opposed to in the US?
Yeah, I'm gonna get hammered here. I'm gonna get shit-faced.
Hi everyone, my name is Korede and I'm embarking on an exciting challenge going from 100 subscribers to 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. I need your help to achieve this. I am a YouTuber, I make great exciting videos, traveling, asking people about hot topics. You can check out my videos, subscribe, follow, share and like. Let's hit this target of 10,000 subscribers in 1 month. Together we can do this. Let the internet unite and let's make this happen.